Whether you use it for work or play, a Line-X spray-applied bedliner is ready for the long haul. Line-X provides unmatched protection with a nationwide lifetime warranty. Want more for your truck? Line-X carries accessories from WeatherTech, Bach Industry, Truxedo, Truck Gear, Lux, and Luverne Truck Accessories. The right parts and accessories to make your truck your truck. Everything is possible at Line-X of Ottumwa.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
We all have a picture of the life we want to live, a desire to connect the work we do with a purpose. There is a way to get there, but the price of admission is money and the drive to succeed. Success takes skill. Skill takes training. Training takes work. If you're ready to live, learn, train, and connect, Job Corps is ready for you. Careers begin here.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldogs hosting Des Moines Hoover. Girls win 68-12. Now it's time to get you ready for the boys matchup. Ottumwa 3-8. Hoover is 7-4. The Huskies are 4-1 in the Metro. Ottumwa 2-3. Bulldogs tied for third with Roosevelt. Hoover alone in second place. Of course, Ottumwa coming off that very frustrating, for a lot of reasons, loss in Marshalltown on Tuesday. And it does no good to dwell on the injustices of that Marshalltown game, but there's one that needs to be mentioned. Head coach Neil Hartz cannot coach tonight after being ejected on Tuesday. However, the official gave him his second technical foul because the ref heard a fan say something and assumed it was Neil. The Iowa High School Athletic Association could have made the situation right. Neil didn't deserve the second technical. They chose not to do so, so Neil is suspended for tonight's game. I'm sorry, but if the technical was given an error, it should have been rescinded. And if the Athletic Association says they don't have a mechanism in place for that, that failing's on them. Assistant coach Michael Cronk will fill in tonight. The other point that needs clearing up from Tuesday is the status of point guard Armani Robinson. He left the Marshalltown game in the second quarter after becoming ill. We didn't see what happened because Ottumwa had a fast break and a bucket on the other end, but Robinson became ill on the court and had to leave the game. It's actually a credit to the Bulldogs that they were still only down 8 in the fourth quarter with Robinson out of the game before certain things got out of hand. Armani won't start tonight, but he will play. Ottumwa will be without Rashad Pope, who was hurt in a second-half collision on Tuesday. As for Des Moines Hoover, their head coach Courtney Henderson, he's becoming a legend at Hoover. He's in his 13th season, 211 wins, 73 losses, 3 state tournament appearances, including a runner-up finish in 2011. As we said the first time these teams met, Hoover has 3 players about as good as any trio in the state, but they have very little depth. Unfortunately for them, the main cog in that trio, point guard Courtney Henderson, is out for 3 weeks after having an appendectomy. The Huskies average about 56 points a game, but Henderson accounts for nearly half that total. The junior also accounts for nearly half of their assists per game. His absence was keenly felt in the Huskies' Tuesday loss to an under 500 Centennial team. Elijah Voss scored 18 but didn't have much help, and Hoover committed 15 turnovers. Henderson's biggest threat on offense is as a guard who can drive to the basket. He can penetrate and slash into the lane. Without him, the Huskies become much more of a jump shooting team. So Ottumwa defensively needs to stay attached to the shooters tonight. Now, in the first meeting, Hoover beat Ottumwa up in Des Moines 56-43. The Bulldogs battled hard in that first meeting on the road. They were only down 3 at the half, and the difference in the game came in the third quarter when Henderson scored 11 of his game-high 25 points. He outscored Ottumwa all by himself in that third quarter. Adam Greiner had 21 for OHS on the night, but the Bulldogs shot only 29% from the floor, and they turned it over 15 times to just 2 for the Huskies. Ottumwa has not beaten Hoover since 2012 in boys basketball. The Huskies have won 18 in a row, but without Chase Henderson tonight. And you know what I said, Courtney Henderson, he's the coach. Chase Henderson is the player. But without Chase Henderson tonight in the Husky lineup, Ottumwa has a golden opportunity, you would think, with Hoover being shorthanded. Tale of the tape between the two teams. Ottumwa averages 50.7 points per game, Hoover 56.4. Rebounding is close. Ottumwa's actually a little bit better, 28.7 to Hoover's 26.9. Assists are close, Ottumwa 9.9, Hoover 9.4. Turnovers are where it hasn't been close. Ottumwa 18 turnovers a game, Hoover 9.5. Shooting percentage, Ottumwa 40%, Hoover 45. Three-pointers, Ottumwa 29%, Hoover about 30.5. Free throw shooting, Ottumwa 63%, Hoover very good from the line, 78%. But again, a lot of that is Chase Henderson, who is out tonight. All right, let's take a quick 1-minute timeout. We'll come back, get you the starting lineups and the opening tip on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Opa!
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Let's check the starting lineups for our boys game tonight. First for the visiting Huskies. Starts off with Elijah Voss, a 6'5" junior who averages 16.2 points and 6.5 rebounds per game, and he'll have to carry them with Chase Henderson out. His brother Abe Voss, a 6'2" freshman, 5.9 points, 3.1 rebounds per game. Third starter, 5'7" senior Justin Imani, 4.5 points, 2.2 rebounds per game. 6'1" senior Taryn Bates, just under a point and about a rebound and a half per game. And then their fifth starter, their post player, 6'6" senior Chevelle Ruckty, 7.5 points and just over 10 rebounds a game. As to the Bulldogs in the backcourt, 6'1" senior Kale Leonard, 3.7 points, 2.5 rebounds per game. 6' junior Tanner Shark will replace Armani Robinson as a starter tonight. Shark, 2.8 points, 1.5 rebounds. Robinson will play, recovering from illness. The third starter, 6'2" junior Shakir Pope, his third straight start, 3.1 points, 2.6 rebounds. Up front, 6'5" senior Mason Young, 5.7 points, 5.6 rebounds. And the Bulldogs' leading scorer, 6'3" senior Adam Greiner, 17.5 points, 7.3 rebounds. Hoover with green road jerseys, yellow trim, yellow lettering Hoover on the front, yellow numbers front and back, yellow trim in the green shorts. Very classic look for Hoover. Ottumwa, the home whites, red lettering Bulldogs on the front, red numbers front and back, the red and white checkerboard pattern down the sides of the jerseys and the shorts. Hoover won the first meeting 56-43, but Hoover without their star point guard Chase Henderson. Ottumwa without its head coach Neil Hartz, unjustly given a second technical for something a fan said on Tuesday. And not allowed to coach the game tonight. Neil watching from afar. Michael Kronk will serve as head coach tonight. Assisted by Kyle Kramer. So Mason Young will jump it up against Chevelle Ruchty. The dog pound is full and they believe that they will win. That's the chant. Ball in the air. Tip is controlled. Oh, we got a whistle. And they have called a violation on Ottumwa here on the tip. So it'll be Hoover ball to begin the game. Somehow that took 4 seconds off the clock. I don't get that. All right, into the front court. Justin Imani over the right side. A handoff to Abe Voss. Gets over to Taryn Bates. Back to Abe Voss, a right wing three. Back iron no, and the rebound to Cale Leonard. Voss is a 41% three-point shooter. Don't want to let him open too often. Either Voss, Elijah, or Abe. Tanner Shark runs a point for the Dogs. Hoover's in a man-to-man. Ball goes left side to Griner. Baseline drive, cut off, kick it out to Shark. Over to Cale Leonard, right side to Pope. Pope down to the baseline for Mason Young. Out to the wing, Leonard. Cale back up top to Shark. Bulldogs willing to be patient. Left side to Griner. Adam around to pick. Curls to the free throw line. Pull-up jumper. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Elijah Voss. The tall junior racing into the front court. Now he hands off to Imani. Imani over to the right side. A handoff to Abe Voss. Up top to Bates. Bates not much of a threat to shoot. Back to Abe. Right side. Kick it out to Imani. Up top to Elijah Voss. Voss trying to go left on Griner. Throws it to the wing for Bates. Bates free throw line. Right side Imani with a catch. Looks back to his bench, and head coach Courtney Henderson calls out a new play. Imani nearly traveled, got to Abe Voss right side. Looks for a cutter. Griner slips. Voss picks it up, tried to go underneath. Young knocked it out to Imani left wing. Mason Young with the deflection. Now Imani in the lane. And a blocking foul. Oh, there's not a lot of contact there. Imani ran into Cale Leonard and stumbled back. Leonard didn't do much, but he got called for the foul. Foul on Cale Leonard for the Bulldogs, his first team. Hoover will inbound from the baseline, 6:36 opening quarter, still no score. Imani, the 5'7" senior, to throw this inbounds pass. A lob to Taryn Bates on the right wing. Bates will take a three, no good. Rebound Mason Young. Ottumwa's going to let Bates shoot. He's 1 of 14 now in the season from three-point range. Griner into the corner. Shakir Pope baseline drive. Skip it left wing to Leonard. Around to the right side, Griner. Down low to Young. Back to Griner on the baseline. Back to Young at the elbow. Up top to Shark. Tanner slows it down. Bulldogs reset. Left side to Griner. Back up top to Tanner. And hands off to Cale Leonard. Leonard left side to Griner. Dribbles free throw line. Needs some help. Gets it to Shark on the right wing. Tanner guarded by Imani. Gets it to a cutting Shakir Pope. Splits defenders. Pull up fadeaway jumper. Off the iron. No good. Rebound to Abe Voss. Gets it to Elijah Voss. Into the front court. Guarded by Griner. Voss trying to drive in. Spinning. Double teamed. Pull up fadeaway jumper over Mason Young. No good. Griner the rebound. Wants to push. Into the front court. Right wing doesn't have numbers. Up top to Leonard. Leonard left side to Shark. Tanner lobs at baseline for Mason Young. Young backing down on Abe Voss. Turnaround floater. Good. Boy, if Young can have the shorter Voss on him, he might have a big night. First bucket belongs to the senior for the Bulldogs. It's 2-0. Both of these teams can play at a slower pace. Hoover's had that in their arsenal for years, and under the leadership of Neil Hartz, obviously not here tonight, but they'll still play his style. The Bulldogs don't mind slowing it down either. Voss up top. Elijah Voss drives around Griner, fires it underneath to Ruchty, and he ran over Shark. That's a charge. Tanner Shark fired up after drawing the offensive foul. So Ruchty with his first. 4:58 on the clock. But that was about the only way Ottumwa was going to stop Ruchty at that point, because Mason Young was over on help defense. Shark around to pick, left side of the lane, forces it up, a tough shot, no good, and the rebound out of bounds, last touch by the Bulldogs. Shark tried to draw some contact. I think they were trying to draw an early second foul on the Hoover big man Ruchty, but that didn't pay off. Into the front court, Imani goes left side, Abe Voss, the freshman. To the top of the key for Elijah Voss. Trying to drive on Griner, and Griner is going to be called for a reach and foul as he hits the deck, kind of holding his knee. Elijah helps him up. First foul on Griner, team foul number 2. Adams limping, and they're going to have to get Armani Robinson off the bench to replace Griner. Boy, you hope that's not serious. Imani to throw the inbounds pass. The right side for Ruckty. Kind of a crowd underneath. They go on the wing to Abe Voss. Back in the corner, Elijah Voss. Shakir Pope, a good closeout on him. Voss back to Taryn Bates, left side Imani. He'll try the 3. Off the rim, no. Rebound off of Bates, out of bounds. It'll go back to Ottumwa. Imani's a 31% three-point shooter, so he's not bad. Now Hoover's going to set up a 1-3-1 zone trap here at midcourt. Shark across the timeline gets it to Robinson and tried to throw it to the baseline to Mason Young, who's cutting to the basket, but the pass well behind him and out of bounds. Ottumwa had a good play on there to break that press, but then a bad pass. Shakir Pope given the assignment to guard Elijah Voss with Griner on the bench, and Pope right in his shirt from midcourt on. Imani has it right wing, back up top to Bates. Left side for Abe Voss. Down to the block for Ruckty, backing in on Young. Up and under move, layup, good. Ruckty has the Hoover first bucket, 3:40 mark of the opening quarter. We're tied at 2. Robinson left side for Shark. Shark up top for Shakir Pope. Pope to the right side, finds Leonard on the wing. Kale up top to Robinson, left side to Shark. Hoover playing that tough man-to-man, up top to Pope. Back to Shark left wing. Lob it right wing for Pope, got to look at a 3. Count it! Shakir Pope with a 3-pointer, brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Dogs up 5-2, 3:10 first quarter. Imani into the front court. Hand off to Elijah Voss between the circles, back to Imani left wing. He's guarded by Robinson. Down to the baseline for Ruckty, backing down on Young again. Same move, same result, layup good. Ottumwa might have to bring some help defense there. The lead cut to 1 at 5-4. Shark across the timeline. Throws it right wing for Pope. Up top, Robinson. Armani trying to drive. Kick it out. Pope another 3. Off the rim, no, and it hits the basket support out of bounds back to Hoover. 2:35 on the clock, opening quarter. Looked good out of his hand, but didn't drop. Timeout Ottumwa, leading 5-4, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hello, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager with Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine. We specialize in pediatrics to geriatrics, internal medicine, and family practice. Basically, from babies to grandparents. We are here for you. We want to be your primary care provider. Call us at 641-683-0800 to schedule an appointment. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, 522 North Hancock Street in Ottumwa. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Hoover ball after Ottumwa took its first time out, 2:32 to go, first quarter. Ottumwa leading 5-4. Right wing Elijah Voss off a screen, got to look at a 3, knocked it down. You cannot leave him any room. 36% from 3, and he gives Hoover the lead, 7-5. Robinson into the front court. Right side, handoff to Shark. Adam Griner about to check back in. That's good news. Down to the baseline, Mason Young. Up top to Pope. Around to pick. Throws it in the lane. Nice give and go back to Pope in the lay-in. Mason Young, the beautiful pass behind the back to Shakir Pope. Pope's got 5. We're tied at 7. That's got the dog pound rolling. Imani into the front court, right side for Hoover. Takes it over to the left side. Throw it back up top for Abe Voss. Right side, Elijah Voss. Pope right on him. Pull up 3, hand in his face, didn't matter. Boy, you can't give him any room. Second 3 for Voss, 10-7 Huskies. Hoover didn't score until more than halfway through the quarter. They've scored 10 points in the last 3 minutes. Shark left wing. Back to Robinson. He'll try to answer with a 3. Count it! Armani Robinson with a 3, brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. We're tied at 10. Shark with the assist. Imani into the front court. Well, at this point, you just got to face guard Voss and not give him any room at the three-point line. Imani gives it to Voss and Pope's right on him. Up top to Ruckty. He won't shoot from there. Right side Imani. Down to the baseline for Voss. Double team him. He gets it out to Imani. Swinging left side to Abe Voss. Dribbles into a three, and he hit it. Abe Voss gives Hoover 3 straight threes. His first bucket, 13-10 Huskies. Well, if you're Ottumwa, I think if you just stay on the two Vosses and then double team Ruckty down low, not worry so much about the other two. Robinson up high on the left, goes to Shark high on the right. Ottumwa might hold for one here, taking a page out of Hoover's playbook. This would be about a 1 minute hold, which, again, this is the last year you can do that. Next year, the shot clock will be 35 seconds. Robinson brings it to Pope at midcourt. Back to Armani. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. To the right side, Shark, down to 15. Shark trying to direct traffic here down to 10. Shark around a pick. Feed it on the pick and roll to Young. Shot in the lane, good. Mason Young's got 4 points. 13-12. Voss across the timeline ahead to Bates. Long three at the buzzer, no. Bulldogs down one after a quarter. Back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We know now more than ever how important high-speed fiber internet is to our customers, ranging from at-home work, at-home schooling, and all of your online gaming and streaming requests. We have you covered, but don't wait. Our springtime queue is filling up fast, and I want to help you get your name on that list. Call me, Samantha, your local Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit our website at www.lisco.com.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Start of the second quarter brought to you by Canteen Lunch in the Alley, serving the best loose meat sandwiches and homemade pies in Ottumwa. Adam Greiner has returned to the OHS lineup. Alan Cook is in for the first time. Bulldogs down 13-12, but they have the ball. In the corner, Amani Robinson. Underneath, intended for Greiner, off his fingertips, out of bounds. Ball was deflected first, I think, by the Hoover defender, and then Adam, still reaching for it, had it brush off his fingertips. Justin Amani back the other way for the Huskies. Around the pick to the right side, get it back, knocked away by Greiner. Adam racing for it, diving into the front of the bleachers there, out of bounds, just couldn't quite save it. He nearly had a steal. They tried to run that little pick play to get Elijah Voss open for a shot. Greiner got a hand in the passing lane. Hoover will inbound from the far side in the backcourt. 20 seconds gone, second quarter. Still 13-12 Huskies. Imani, hand off to Abe Voss on the right side. Voss up top for Elijah Voss. Greiner right on him. To the left side, throws it to Imani on the wing. Down to the baseline for Ruckty. Backing down on Cook. Double team comes. Throws it right wing to Imani. Pulls up for a three over Armani and hits it. Justin Imani, again, he's 31% from three, so you can't just completely back off him. Hoover up 16-12. Their last four makes have been three-pointers. Right side to Greiner. We said they'd be a jump shooting team, and outside of Ruckty, that's what they are right now without Chase Henderson. Robinson over to the right side. Gets it towards Greiner in the corner. For an entry to, or Shark to Greiner. Backing down, shot fake, goes up, draws the foul. Couldn't get the shot to go, but Adam will shoot two. It was Shark getting it down to Greiner on the block, and then Adam doing work in the post. And if you're going to get Taryn Bates, who's 2 inches shorter, and then Greiner on him inside, Ottumwa will take advantage of that. Greiner at the line. 71% on the season. First one up, and good. His first point of the night. Again, he banged his knee in the first quarter and sat for the final 5 minutes or so. But now he's on the board, and Ottumwa down 16-13. One more free throw for the senior. And he got them both. 2 free throws brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildrunner, your local Allstate Insurance agent, offering financial services and insurance for auto, life, home, and more. Imani into the front court. Dribbles left side all the way down, nearly lost it, takes it out to the corner, brings it back out. Robinson right on him. Now drives, cut off, kick it out to Bates up high on the left side. Bates picked up his dribble but hands it back to Imani. Kind of clearing out for Imani here, but he couldn't get into the lane the first time. Over to the right side now and a handoff to Abe Voss. Voss gets it to Bates. Back on the right side to Voss. Dribbles, picked up his dribble at the elbow. Up top Elijah Voss. Now Cale Leonard on him. Driving right, pivots at the elbow. Jump pass to Bates. To the baseline, Ruckty backing down. Little hook shot in the lane, no good. Rebound to Griner. The second defender came and bothered him just enough. Griner driving baseline, and a bump foul on the floor is called on Hoover before the shot. That's on Elijah Voss, his first. Team foul number 3 on the Huskies. Robinson will inbound from the baseline. A lob to the elbow for Alan Cook. Across to Cale Leonard. Leonard to the right wing for Robinson. Back up top to Leonard. Left side Shark. Up top to Cook. Cook a 3. Back iron no. Rebound Robinson had it, then he was stripped by Imani. Imani into the front court right side, behind him to Voss. One of the 3, but Leonard was right on him. Now Voss trying to drive, cut off, fadeaway jumper, no. Rebound to Armani Robinson. Bulldog point guard across the timeline. Dogs down 2, 5:25 second quarter. Left wing to Cook. Up top to Griner. Adam driving right into the lane. Shot blocked by Voss. Adam got it back, tried to bounce it off of Voss. It went to Shark. And they rule out of bounds on Hoover there. Apparently a Hoover player was touching out of bounds when the ball touched him. So it's Bulldog ball. 5:13 to go. Carter Thompson is checked in for Ottumwa, and now we have a stoppage here as they found something on the floor there, and Griner just throws it out of play. Maybe he threw it into the wastebasket over there. Leonard lobs it up top for Griner. Handoff to Shark. Tanner curls in. Kick it left corner for Cook. Allen drives in. Back out to Shark. Boy, Hoover just cutting off everything Ottumwa wants to do quick. Shark right side to Griner. Adam back up top to Thompson. Left side Leonard. Cale drives in. Jump pass, try to get it to Griner. Voss stole it. Try to get that diagonal cut from the weak side. Now in the front court, Imani to Voss. Quick 3 on the way. Back iron, no. Rebound tapped out and controlled by Shark. Looks to run. He's got Voss ahead of him. Goes in, lay it up. Yeah, they're going to get an offensive foul. Shark put out his right arm to try to shield himself, but he put it right into Voss's chest. Cannot argue with that one. First foul on Tanner, team foul number 3. Subs for both teams. Shakir Pope back in for Ottumwa. For Hoover, this is their first sub of the game, and it'll be Kendall Eckwall, the 6'2" junior. He replaces Taryn Bates. And Hoover has so little depth. He didn't use much in the first meeting, and they're even thinner without Chase Henderson. Voss on the right side, down to the baseline for Ruckty, double teamed. Brings it out, up top to Imani. Hoover really slowing it down now with a 2-point lead in the ball. Imani looks to drive into the lane, little floater, and off the glass and good. 5 for Justin Imani. Hoover up 4, again 18-14. Tom was playing okay defensively, I think. Just having trouble getting the offense going here. Hoover doesn't have Henderson, but they still play good D. Right wing is Cook. Up top to Pope. Left wing Griner. Shot fake. Now back up top to Pope. Pope right side to Shark. Tanner. Bodied up by Imani. Tries to drive in anyway. Got around him. Off the glass and good with the left hand. Tanner Shark wouldn't quit. He has his first bucket. 18-16. Dogs back within 2. Imani into the front court. Carter Thompson will wait for him at the top of the key. Drives right. Pulls up. Kicks it out to Eckwall. Hands off back to Imani at the volleyball line. Having to tell Eckwall where to go here. A step back and a travel. Imani wanted to do a step back 3, but he took an extra step on it. Oh, wait a minute. Now we got a timeout, Hoover. 3:17 to go. We'll see whose ball it is when we come back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by Warehouse Barbecue. For great barbecue and cocktails in a fun, fast-paced environment, whether it's dine-in, carry-out, or delivery, they'll take care of you. Make sure to download the Warehouse Barbecue app and like Warehouse Barbecue on Facebook. And by Reflection Studio next to New Care Pharmacy in downtown Ottumwa. Looking good doesn't happen by chance. It happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Hoover was granted the timeout before the travel call, so it is their ball. That's what I was afraid of when I saw the near side official hold up his hand to the official who called the travel. So the Huskies get it in on the far side to Elijah Voss. Picked up by Shakir Pope. Over the right side, handoff to Amani. Up top to Ruckty. Ottumwa doesn't care if he has the ball up there. They're backing way off him. Right side back to Amani. Driving baseline cut off. Out to Ruckty at the elbow. Hand back to Amani. Up top, Voss. Voss drives right. Spins. Cut off. Fadeaway jumper. No good. Rebound to Griner. You want him fading away in those jumpers. Right side Griner to Robinson. Picked up his dribble and traveled. He wanted to throw it back to Griner, and Adam wasn't looking. And I'm not sure if Adam was running the action he was supposed to run or who that mistake was on, but the Bulldogs give it away. Cale Leonard back in for Ottumwa. Mason Young back in as well. Hoover will check in Jude Smith, a 6'3" senior, to give Ruckty a break. Taryn Bates also back in for the Huskies. Bates goes right side for Amani. Dribbles left to the corner for Elijah Voss. Leonard right on him. Voss with a lot of ball fakes trying to force his way in. Another fadeaway jumper, and he'll get the roll on that one, but he just keeps trying those tough ones in the lane. He's about 1 for 4 on those, but he's given his team a 20-16 lead. Robinson to the left side for Griner. He'll try to answer with a 3. Off the rim, no good. The rebound counted and the foul for Mason Young. Young with a chance for a 3-point play. There's an answer. See who the foul is on here. Jude Smith, who just checked in, gets his first foul. Mason at the line only 45%. Free throw this time, gets the roll. 3-point play for Young. He's got 7. Bulldogs back within a point, 20-19. Voss hounded by Griner in the backcourt, crosses the timeline. Between the circles, takes it left side, I should say. Hoover with double high post. Voss trying to spin away from Griner down to the baseline. Mason Young cuts him off, double team. Jump pass to the right corner for Amani. Robinson on him. Amani dribbles all the way back to the left wing and backs it out. Now Amani wants to attack downhill. Cut off left side of the lane, backs it out up top to Bates, who never looks to shoot. Right side, knocked out of the hands of Voss by Griner. It's out of bounds. Ottumwa was hoping that was off Voss's hands, but they say Hoover basketball. Minute 36 to go until halftime. 2019, Bulldogs down only a point. Inbound goes into the backcourt to Justin Amani. He'll bring it back across the timeline. Goes right around a pick. Accelerates downhill, jump pass out left side for Abe Voss. Voss tries to penetrate, cut off, kick it out to Bates. Bates gets it to Elijah Voss at the volleyball line. Griner staying close to him. And he'll hand it off high on the right side to Amani, and now Hoover backing way out. Amani gives it to Abe Voss. Voss curls up top, lob it left side. Griner bats that away. Tried to save it, ended up sitting in the front row of the bleachers. It's out of bounds. If Griner had done what he wanted on that play, he would have batted it back into play in the other end of the court, and it looked like one of the Ottumwa players might have been able to race down and get it, but he couldn't get a full hand on it. That was way up in the air off the deflection. Inbound to Amani. We've got 1 minute to go in the half. Will Hoover hold for one here? Doesn't look like it. They go right side for Amani. Well, that was almost a travel. Up top for Bates, who does not look to shoot. Gives it to Amani. Hoover resets with 48 seconds. Amani up top. Tries to penetrate, pull-up jumper in the lane. Got it. Boy, Armani Robinson saying he got pushed off. No call. 7 points for Amani. Hoover back up 3, 22-19. Ottumwa got a little confused on that, and Amani suddenly found himself at the driving lane. Bulldogs 30 seconds left in the half. They're going to hold for one. Griner up high on the right. Goes to the left for Leonard. Back to Griner, back to Leonard. Back to Griner. Adam penetrates, gets it to Robinson left side. Under 10 to go. They want to go with 8. Around to pick. Robinson to the right, all the way to the bucket. Kicks it out to Leonard. To Griner for 3. No good, and the half ends. They had a good look at it, just left it short. Ottumwa down 3 at the half, just like they were in the first meeting. 22-19 is our score this time here at Evans Middle School. We'll take 3 minutes, come back and get you the Benchwarmers halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Godfrey's Ale House is Ottumwa's premier sports bar and restaurant with something for everyone. Whether you're wanting to have dinner with the family or meet up with friends to have some drinks while watching the game on the TVs, Godfrey's is the place to be. You can even kick back and unwind on their patio with a few drinks after a day at work. Godfrey's stands out for their inviting atmosphere, delicious food, and friendly service. Experience it for yourself at Godfrey's Ale House across from North Hy-Vee in Ottumwa.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
There are heroes among us. Courageous men and women who bravely answer the call to put our safety above their own. As a proud American company and a leading supplier of vehicles to the U.S. military, it's our privilege to say thanks for your service with Polaris Heroes Advantage, an exclusive appreciation program for America's active military, veterans, and first responders.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Schroeder Graphics and Signs, LLC, across the road from RJ Performance, is your go-to headquarters for all things custom designed, including vehicle wraps, printing, signs, billboards, and state-of-the-art commercial lighted signs. They also do window designs, semis, and VIN DOTs, wall designs, any size of coolers, customized bag boards, custom trailers, tumblers, race cars, go-karts, off-road vehicles, and more. Realtors, contact them for your custom yard signs, too. Visit sgsignsllc.com and like them on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We are at halftime, and welcome into the Benchwarmers halftime show. Benchwarmers on Romer Avenue in Ottumwa. Enjoy their delicious soup and salad bar with hot food items, or try the daily lunch special. Don't forget their famous wings with over 20 sauces available. At the half in our boys game tonight, it's Des Moines Hoover 22 and Ottumwa 19. First half scoring, Mason Young has 7 to lead the Bulldogs. Shakir Pope has 5, Armani Robinson with 3, Tanner Shark with 2, Adam Greiner with 2. Des Moines Hoover being led by Elijah Voss, who has 8. Justin Amani has 7. 4 points for Chevelle Ruckty and 3 points for Abe Voss. Free throws in the game, Hoover didn't shoot any in the first half. Ottumwa was 3 of 3 from the line, 2 by Greiner, 1 by Mason Young. And fouls, there were only 3 fouls called on Ottumwa the entire first half, 1 on Cale Leonard, 1 on Tanner Shark, 1 on Greiner. There were only 4 fouls called on Hoover, 1 on Elijah Voss, 1 on Taryn Bates, 1 on Jude Smith, 1 on Chevelle Ruckty, so fouls are not anywhere near being an issue in this basketball game. What is an issue is that both teams are struggling to score. Both teams are playing really good defense. Obviously, Hoover misses their star point guard Chase Henderson, and their offense is significantly lessened because of it. Ottumwa is having a tough time getting good looks. They've had some buckets on some really nice passing, but it's, they've had a lot of times where they haven't been able to get a really good look. They've got a couple buckets off offensive rebounds. That certainly helps. Hoover is not the great rebounding team they were in years past. They just don't have all the tall, rangy guys with a lot of length to pull in the rebounds like they used to, and the Bulldogs have rebounded fairly well tonight. But Ottumwa's going to need a little more on the offensive end. The defensive effort is fine. They've given up a few three-pointers in this game, and that's Hoover's main weapon right now. Voss is a great shooter. Both Vosses are, Elijah Voss and Abe Voss. Amani can hit a 3. So those 3 guys you have to worry about, although Amani's more of a driver than a shooter. And he's looked to penetrate more than he's looked to shoot tonight. But he had 7 points in the second quarter. You've got to account for him. And then Hoover went inside twice early to Chevelle Ruckty, and Ottumwa didn't double-team him. After he got 2 quick buckets, they started double-teaming him the rest of the half, and he wasn't able to add to it. So Ottumwa's been able to make some adjustments. They've got to continue to play well on the defensive end and just start getting better looks and knocking down the looks they get on the offensive end. This is certainly a winnable game for Ottumwa, but they've got to find a way to generate more offense in the second 16 minutes. That'll do it for the Benchwarmers halftime show. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, come back, and get you ready for the start of the second half on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Performance Pipe in Bloomfield is hiring. They have 3 classifications open for hire: molding operators, molding setup, and a maintenance position. Performance Pipe offers a competitive benefit package including medical, life insurance, pension plan, 401k, paid vacation, and holidays. Applicants must be 18 years or older, have a high school diploma or GED, and a valid driver's license. To apply, go to cpchem.com. Click Careers, type in Bloomfield to see the details of each job and apply for the one that best suits you. Or Google Performance Pipe in Bloomfield and ask for D. Chevron Phillips Chemical Company is an equal opportunity affirmative action employer.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Getting ready for the start of the second half. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Andrew Schroeder with Schroeder Graphics and Sign LLC. Visit sgsignllc.com and like Schroeder Graphics LLC on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above. And by Ottumwa Job Corps Center, providing the skills you need to succeed in today's workforce at no cost to you. Visit ottumwajobcorps.gov. Our third quarter brought to you by Canteen Lunch in the Alley, serving the best loose meat sandwiches and homemade pies in Ottumwa. Moines Hoover 22, Ottumwa 19. Bulldogs hanging right in there against the Huskies. Adam Greiner finishing his warm-ups with a three-pointer from the top of the key. Held to 2 points in the first half, in part because he sat most of the first quarter, banged a knee playing defense in that first quarter and had to shake off the pain before he could come back in. Hoping to play a full second half now. It'll be Greiner, Cale Leonard, Mason Young, Tanner Shark, Shakir Pope. Hoover with the ball. They'll have Abe Voss, Elijah Voss, Taryn Bates, Chevelle Ruckty, Justin Imani. Bates will throw the inbounds pass at midcourt. Greiner trying to pressure Voss, but it would take a pretty serious mistake for Hoover to turn it over. And they do get it into Voss. He's across the timeline. They set a pick for him to go around. Greiner goes under it. Voss right side, lob in the corner. Abe Voss back to Elijah. Greiner's had 3 or 4 deflections defensively in the first half. Haven't resulted in turnovers yet. Now Imani on the right wing, around a pick, up top guarded by Pope. Left wing to Abe Voss. Baseline drive, cut off, out to Ruckty. Back up top, Imani. Imani, right side to Abe Voss. They're face guarding Elijah Voss now. He'll take it way up high on the right side. Go left side, Imani. Brings it to the wing. Up top for Ruckty. Lobs it right side, up above the wing for Elijah Voss. Up top to Bates. Left side Ruckty, not a threat to shoot. Up top to Abe Voss, right side to Bates. Again, he doesn't look to shoot often. Gets it to Elijah Voss. Back up top, Imani. Hoover's already used a minute of this third quarter. Imani, a handoff to Abe Voss. Up top to Bates. Hoover just trying to bleed time here and hoping Ottumwa makes a mistake. Imani, a shot fake. Now driving right side, fed it across to Ruckty, shot fake and laid it in. Ottumwa finally did slip up, and that leads to the bucket by Ruckty. He's got 6 points, Hoover up by 5, their biggest lead, 24-19. Ball goes to Greiner at the elbow. Kick it right wing for Leonard. Cale around to pick up top, back to Greiner on the right wing. Young sets a pick. Greiner up top to Pope, left side to Shark. Tanner. A lob to Greiner, who caught it inside the three-point line. Back to Shark, and now up top Leonard. Ottumwa resets. Coach Kronk says, slow it down, don't get too impatient. To the elbow for Mason Young, left side Shakir Pope. Pope into the lane, got the foul. Oh, he couldn't get the roll, but Shakir Pope will shoot too. He drew the contact. Let's see who it's on. It's on Ruckty trying to come over and help. First player on either team to reach a second foul. First foul of the half on Hoover. 6:02 on the clock. Pope at the line, 5 of 9 from the charity stripe this season. That little runner in the lane or outside the lane as Pope knocks it down. That little runner was on line, but it hit, he was from the side, but it hit the front of the rim as he saw it, then the back of the rim and went out. It hopped over the bucket. Second free throw, got them both. Pope's got 7 points. Bulldog free throws brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildbrenner, your local Allstate Insurance agent offering financial services and insurance for auto, life, home, and more. 24-21, Dogs back within 3. Voss on the right wing, Abe Voss. Up top, Elijah Voss. Right side to Imani. Thought about a three, but bounced it to Voss instead. Voss squares up, goes baseline, spins, triple team, trying to fight his way out of it. And they're going to get Ottumwa wanted a tie-up, but they're going to get a reach-in foul on K.O. Leonard, his second. Yeah, it's kind of a bailout there. Voss was rewarded for trying to force his way out of a triple team. Up top to Abe Voss. Drives right side, cut off by Shark. Up top to Amani. Amani nearly traveled backing up there. Goes around to pick to the right side. Drives the lane, kicking in the corner. Abe Voss for three. In and out, no good. Rebound to Griner. That's what Ottumwa needed. Now into the front court. Leonard right wing. Pulls up, goes back to Griner up top. Left side for Shark. Shark back to the volleyball line for Leonard. We're going to have a low-scoring final here. These two teams both playing at a slow pace here in this third quarter. Griner trying to drive, and a blocking foul is called on Taryn Bates. That's his second, team foul number 2. Foul on the floor, came well before Griner threw it at the rim. 5:05 to go third quarter as Adam looks to inbound. To the right corner for Young, to the wing Leonard. Left side Shark, into the corner Griner. To Young, backing down on Rucky, out to Griner in the corner, baseline drive, and a blocking foul against Hoover again. That time Abe Voss gets his first, team foul number 3. Leonard at inbound, throws it up top, stolen by Amani, races around Shark. And an offensive foul. Amani's called for pushing off Shark. Might have extended the arm. I couldn't see from where I was. Tanner was trying to get around to deny the layup. And Amani picks up his first foul, team foul number 4. Well, Shark got called for that same thing in the first half, and it was the right call. Tanner did extend his arm on that call. Maybe that's what Amani did. Leonard to the right side. Hand off to Griner. Dogs still down 3. Griner, right side back to Leonard. Down to the block for Mason Young. Young kick it left wing to Shark. Up top to Leonard. To the right wing, Griner. Around a Young pick. Left side for Shark. And that pick and roll just not there tonight. Hoover knows it's coming, and they're cutting it off. Griner trying to direct traffic. He's got Ruckty on him. They're clearing it out. Drives on him. Ruckty stays in front of him, but then gets called for the foul. And that'll be the third on Chevelle Ruckty. It's team foul number 5 on Hoover. Griner saw the mismatch and said, everybody clear out to the other side. Couldn't get to the rim, but did draw the foul. Boy, maybe, would you go right at Ruckty here, try to get a fourth? They're leaving him in there. A lob up top to Young. Hand off to Griner. Pulls up for the 3 in the tie. Count it! Adam Griner with a 3-pointer brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. We're tied at 24. 5-0 run for the Dogs. 4:05 third quarter, Huskies into the front court. Imani to Voss left side. Voss trying to spin away from Griner. Gets it over to Bates. Bates into the lane, kick it out to Imani on the right wing. Imani brings it up top. Trying to drive on Shakir Pope, goes left side, Abe Voss instead. Back up top to Imani. Between the circles, near the midcourt circle, now in front of the volleyball line. Hands off to Ruckty up high. He's no threat up there. Right side to Voss. He got open for a 3. Missed it. Rebound to Shark. Up ahead to Leonard. Bulldogs slow it down. Shark was under heavy pressure there, but got through. Now up top to Griner. Shot fake. Right side to Pope. Back up top to Griner. Bulldogs looking for their first lead since early in this game. They had the first bucket of the game, but they haven't led in a while. Griner right wing. Voss on him. To the free throw line, Young. Left wing to Leonard. Down underneath to Mason Young. Skip it right wing to Pope. To the baseline, Leonard. Leonard driving on Abe Voss. And Voss called for a reach and foul. And the fouls are starting to pile up on Hoover here. That's a second on Abe Voss. It's team foul number 6. And head coach Courtney Henderson isn't happy with some of these calls. Jude Smith will check in for Hoover, replacing Ruckty. Hoover's not happy that the foul count is 6-1. Ottumwa says, hey, that was our problem against Marshalltown on Tuesday. It was 6-1 in favor of them. Underneath to Griner, fed it across to Young, layup good, Ottumwa leads. Griner double teamed on the left block. That left Mason Young open on the right block. Griner the right pass and the assist. 26-24, Ottumwa, 7-0 run. Now Imani between the circles. Hoover will not panic. They will not rush things just because they've fallen behind. Voss up top to Smith, right side Amani. Back up top, Abe Voss. Trying to drive on Shark, gets to the elbow, kicks it right wing for Amani again. Justin Amani trying to drive on Pope. Got in the lane, fed it baseline. Voss a jumper to tie, got it. Boy, the two Voss kids are really good shooters. It's tied at 26. That was not a three-pointer. And now Ottumwa wants a timeout. Scoreboard says 27-26. This game's tied at 26. Anyway, we're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Godfrey's Ale House in Ottumwa, the area's premier restaurant and sports bar. For your next meal or drink, visit Godfrey's Ale House. By Slayton Polaris, your home for the best deals on Polaris Rangers and ATVs. Call or stop in and see them today, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. And by Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, stop out and see the new and improved look. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. Ottumwa 26, Hoover 26. Bulldogs just used their second timeout. They have 3 remaining. Hoover has 4. Next foul by Hoover puts Ottumwa on the 1-and-1. Bulldogs with the ball in a tie game. Armani Robinson is checked in. So is Alan Cook. Lob to the elbow for Cale Leonard. Backdoor not there. Gets it to the left wing for Pope. To the corner for Cook. Back to Pope. Up top for Robinson. Right wing to Leonard. Leonard brings it back up top. Hoover doesn't have their big man Ruckty in there right now. If Ottumwa could post up. Robinson up top to Griner. Voss on him. Now, Voss is 6'6", but he's not as strong as Ruckty. Griner driving in, kicks it left wing for Leonard. Cale a baseline drive, cut off. Back out to Robinson. Now to Cook. Ottumwa didn't force it there, didn't have it. Back to Robinson, now back up top to Griner, high on the left side by the volleyball line. Minute and a half to go, and Griner just gave the signal Ottumwa normally uses when they're holding for 1. But Ottumwa really hold for the final minute and a half? That's right out of the Hoover playbook. Griner goes left wing, finds Pope over there. Down to the baseline, knocked away from Leonard, out of bounds. It'll stay with Ottumwa, but they do have to inbound from the corner right in front of the dog pound. Minute 15 to go in the third. Cale will throw the inbounds pass. And a lob to Griner high on the left side, gets it in. They clear it out for Adam. Nearly lost the dribble, gets it back up top to Robinson, now to Leonard near the top of the key. Back left wing to Griner. Driving on Voss, cut off again. Back left wing to Robinson, up top to Cook. Right side for Pope. Down to the baseline for Robinson. To the block for Griner, backing down on Voss. Back out to Robinson. Back underneath, repost. Griner up top to Cook. He tries a 3, in and out, no good. Oh, they got a shot. A good look, but it didn't go down. Voss into the front court. Hoover might hold for 1 here. Tied at 26, 35 seconds to go third quarter. Well, Amani wants to attack downhill, goes right corner. Abe Voss got to look at a 3, and he hit it. Man, oh man. 29-26 Huskies. I'll tell the Hoover fan not to throw popcorn in the air and litter our bleachers. Someone will look for an answer to end the quarter here. Bulldogs had a lead, but Hoover's on a 5-0 run. Down to 10 seconds. Robinson to Leonard right side. To the wing Griner. Driving on Voss. Kick it out to Pope. He attacks the lane. Out to Leonard. 3 for the tie. Count it! Cale Leonard ties it at 29. We're back in 1 minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the fourth quarter, brought to you by Canteen Lunch in the Alley, serving the best loose meat sandwiches and homemade pies in Ottumwa. Bulldogs 29, Huskies 29. Kale Leonard drilling a three, the assist from Shakir Pope right before the buzzer at the end of the third quarter. Hoover with the ball. Justin Amani to Abe Voss, around a pick. Voss into the lane, jump pass left wing to Amani. Good job by Shakir Pope to close out. Bulldogs have gone to a zone here, trying to confuse Huskies. Right side, they got Elijah Voss open for three, but he missed it. Rebound to Griner. And with that zone, you're worried about giving up three, so they're good shooters, but Hoover missed that one. Now Ottumwa chance to go back in front. Robinson around a double pick to the right side. Back up top to Cook. Back right wing to Leonard. Leonard up top to Shakir Pope. Pope around a Leonard pick. Right side to Robinson. Robinson back up top. Shadowed by the speedy Amani. Left wing to Leonard. Kale up top to Griner. Between the legs dribble, trying to back down on Voss. Turn around, up and under, move, layup, good. Adam Griner working hard for the bucket. He's got 7. Ottumwa leads 31-29. That was the score, by the way, of the last Ottumwa win over Hoover way back in 2012. Imani backing away from the three-point line. Pope waits for him there. Bounce it to the volleyball line for Voss. Griner right on him, boy. Two best players on the floor have been guarding each other both ends of the floor. That's an entertaining matchup all night. Imani top of the key, guarded by Pope. Gives it back to Voss. Griner right with him. Voss at the volleyball line. Both these teams so patient. Feels like a first one to 40 wins. Right side is Taryn Bates. Bates left wing. Abe Voss got open for a three, but it's off no good. Griner will run the rebound down. Got away from Bates. Bates hustling back. Griner not in a big hurry. Throw it right wing for Cook. Cook back up high on the right to Robinson, up top to Griner. They got him realize they didn't really have an advantage there. It was potentially 5-on-4, but nothing wide open. Cook on the right side around a pick, down to the baseline, getting bodied by Bates. Kick it out to Robinson, up top Leonard. Leonard out on the right wing. Robinson for a three. Count it! Amani Robinson with a three. His second of the game, brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Dogs up 5, 34-29, their biggest lead of the night. Up top is Bates. They're running curling action. They get it to Elijah Voss, to the top of the key, Amani. Around a pick, right side, backing down, now to the baseline. Out on the wing to Voss. They had to switch. Pope's on him. They double team him with the elbow, picked up his dribble, lobbed it across to Bates. Bates doesn't want to shoot. Down to the block for Ruckty. Underneath move. Shot fake, got 2 men in the air, and one of them committed the foul coming down. Ruckty's got such a tough shot fake. It's on Kale Leonard, and that's his third. It's the second foul of the half on Ottumwa. Ruckty at the line, only 43%. And I made note of that when I was writing the stats in the book today, that you'd rather foul Ruckty and make him earn it at the line if you've got the fouls. And Ruckty barely draws the front of the iron on the first try. Still 34-29 Ottumwa, 5:23 to go. Now, if you're Ottumwa, you must box out here. Abe Voss and Elijah Voss are trying to get the rebound if Ruckty misses, and they're both tall and rangy. Second free throw, too strong, and Griner's got the rebound. Ottumwa on an 8-0 run right here. They lead by 5 with 5:15 to go. Leonard hands off to Robinson. You got to think Ottumwa's a bit fresher. Now, both teams have played at a slow pace, so nobody's that tired. But Hoover, they're so thin, whereas Ottumwa's got a few players they have brought in to keep people fresh. Griner spinning in the lane, needs help, out to Pope up top. Griner's also fresher because he sat a good portion of the first quarter trying to shake off banging his knee. Maybe just a little stinger there, but that's left him fresher, you would think, for the final quarter. Robinson to Leonard above the volleyball line. Ottumwa willing to be patient with a 5-point lead. Hoover commits a foul. They put Ottumwa at the line in the 1-and-1. Cook left wing. Up top to Pope. Shakir Pope, the only Pope in the lineup tonight for Ottumwa. Rasha Pope is out injured. Alan Cook into the corner for Pope. To the wing, Griner. Up top, Leonard. Ottumwa playing Hoover's keep-away game right now. Leonard over to the left, back up top to Robinson. Again, next year you can't hold the ball this long. There'll be a shot clock. Down to the corner for Cook from Leonard. Cook to a cutting Griner on the baseline. Back out to Cook on the left wing. Back to Griner towards the corner. Up to Robinson. A lot of contact here and there. They're going to get the reach in on Justin Imani, and that'll send Armani Robinson to the line for a 1-and-1. Imani gets his second. That's where that rash of fouls in early in the third quarter is putting Hoover in a bit of a hole right now. Robinson, 74% on the season. He's got 6 points in the game. 1-and-1 here with 3:59 to go and a 5-point lead. The first one for the senior, money. 7 for Armani in the game. Bulldog free throws brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildbrenner, your local Allstate Insurance agent. 35-29. One more here for Robinson. It's up. Got them both. 2 big free throws for Robinson. 36-29. Ottumwa leads by 7. Voss into the front court. Griner right on him. Voss to the right side. Pivots. Double team by Leonard. And Ottumwa try to get the tie, but I think Cale Leonard's going to get the reach in here, and that would be his 4th. I know they got Griner. And Cale Leonard comes and gets a towel to clean perspiration off the ball. Very helpful of him. Griner with his second. I think Ottumwa prefers that to Leonard getting his 4th. 3:48 to go. Boy, it feels like forever when you've got a 7-point lead in the fourth quarter. Imani will throw the inbounds pass. Bulldogs do not want to give up anything cheap. They go baseline for Ruckty. Handoff back to Imani, brings it out left wing. Pulls up for a 3. Back iron, no. Robinson the rebound. Rips it down between 2 Hoover players. Leonard into the front court. Up top to Robinson. Right side to Griner. Griner fouled by Taryn Bates at the free throw line, and that'll put Adam on the line to shoot another 1-and-1. Bates with his 3rd. Team foul number 8. 3:31 to go. Griner is 2 for 2 from the line tonight. 71% on the season. The 2 players you want Hoover to foul when you're shooting free throws are Robinson and Griner. Adams first. Got it. That's how you win games. You get the lead, you get into the 1-and-1, and you convert. 37-29. This is an 11-0 run for Ottumwa from the end of the third quarter to more than halfway through the fourth. Second free throw good. Make it a 12-0 run. 38-29. Dogs up 9. Hoover lost by 9 to Centennial on Tuesday. They're down 9 now. Loss across the timeline, and Griner hounding him all the way. He got called for the foul. Griner telling his coach, or Coach Kronk, that he took an elbow to the face. But Griner called for his 3rd, and now Adams going to have to be a little careful here. There's still 3:24 to go. He doesn't want to get a 4th foul right now. Voss is throwing the inbounds pass, so Griner will guard him there on the sideline, and they'll lob it over him in the backcourt to Imani. Imani between the circles, trying to drive, kicks it in the corner. Voss got open for a 3, and he hit it. Boy, you just can't leave him alone. Hoover hits the timeout after the 3. It's 38-32. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, your premium broadband provider expanding into Wapello County. Please go to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com to express interest in fiber internet at your home. 3:14 to go. Ottumwa 38, Hoover 32. Bulldogs inbound. Hoover's going to set up that 1-3-1 half-court trap. Leonard still in the backcourt. Back to Robinson. Armani across the timeline. The trap comes. The ball goes back to Leonard. Left side to Griner. Adam penetrates, drives in, draws the contact hard from Ruckty. Griner will shoot two, but right now Adams down on the floor after that hard hit. Chevelle Ruckty just got his 4th foul. Team foul number 9, but it's a shooting foul, and Griner is still laying on the floor. He sits up slowly. Boy, 3:02 to go. Griner attacked the big man. I hope he didn't hit his head. He says, "I'm all right." The official might be overruling and saying he's got to come out of the game. And they are going to send Adam to the bench. So who's going to shoot the free throw here? Tanner Shark will check in for Griner. Tanner, a 60% free throw shooter, will shoot 2 here. Griner going over to the trainer's table. Griner hit the deck hard. I didn't see if he hit his head or not. He might be bleeding. Yeah, they're holding a towel to his left ear. Shark's free throw good. That's what Ottumwa needed, someone to come in off the bench and knock these down. Tanner gets the first. Ottumwa 5 for 5 from the line in the quarter. 39-32, 3:02 is still a long way to go. Second free throw, Shark got them both. He's got 4 in the game. Timeout Ottumwa. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa 40, Hoover 32. Voss and Imani nearly tripped over each other in the backcourt. The timeout allowed Adam Griner to check back in. Voss pulls up for a 3 after crossing half court, missed it. And the rebound to Robinson. I'm not sure that's the shot that Hoover wanted there, even though they're down 8. Robinson, lob across the timeline for Leonard. Into the corner, Cook for 3. It's a dagger. No, off the rim again. Rebound loose, and a rebounding foul on Ottumwa. Boy, that ball hit the rim, hit the backboard, came down, hit the rim again. It almost went in the second time. Then Ottumwa called for a rebounding foul. Oh, they got the 4th one on Griner. It's only team foul number 5 on Ottumwa, but now Griner with 4. Racing into the front court is Imani. Guarded by Pope. They go right corner. Voss tries another 3. Missed it. Ruckty with the rebound, though. Trying to back down on Cook. Shoved him out of the way. No call. Back up top, Imani launches a 3. No good. Rebound batted out by Ruckty, but Leonard's got it. Hoover had a couple of looks. Didn't get him to go. 2:13 to go. Ottumwa up 8. Griner up top to Robinson. Left side to Leonard. Bulldogs playing keep away here. Hoover in chase mode. Leonard to Cook. To Robinson, knocked out of his hands and out of bounds in the backcourt. Elijah Voss diving for it, nearly hit his head on the bleachers. He's okay, though. Kale Leonard with a friendly tap of the chest there, appreciating Voss's effort. Good sportsmanship there. Hoover wants a timeout. 2:02 to go. Back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa inbounding after the Hoover timeout, leading 40-32, under 2 minutes to go. Robinson to Griner, to Leonard. Bulldogs again trying to play keep away. To the right side for Pope. Pope is fouled by Taryn Bates. Bates gets his fourth. That's team foul number 10 on the Huskies, and that'll send Shakir Pope to the line to shoot 2. At this point, if Ottumwa hits its free throws, they can put this one away. Pope at the line, 2 of 2 tonight, 7 for 11 on the season. First one up, and he left it short. Chevelle Ruckty back in for Hoover. He replaces Kendall Eckwall. Ruckty was sitting defensively with 4 fouls. I don't want him getting his 5th. Still a minute 51 to go. Pope second. Knocked that one down. 8 points for Shakir Pope, 41-32. Amani into the front court. Backs down, kicks it left wing. Bates is going to try a 3. Air ball. Ruckty batted the rebound out to Voss. Leonard right on him. Voss trying to drive. In the lane. Shot blocked by Cook. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Alan Cook blocked that shot clean. What are they calling here? I'm going to call him for the body. I don't know about that. First on Cook, team foul number 6. Voss at the line, where he's 84%. Not a guy you want to put at the line. Minute 38 to go, 41-32. First one, good. 12 in the game for Elijah Voss. Kendall Eckwall back in for Hoover, replacing Chevelle Ruckty. Second free throw. Got them both. Voss isn't going to miss, you don't think. 41-34, 7-point game, minute 38 to go. Inbound to Robinson against pressure. He's double teamed, got it back to Leonard, spun away from Abe Voss. Leonard trying to get away, stumbling, falling down, yelling for a timeout. They call a held ball. The arrow favors Ottumwa, thankfully, with a minute 30 to go. But now the arrow after the inbounds will favor Hoover, so Ottumwa won't have the benefit of that anymore. They were asking for a towel again to clean the ball off, gathering more perspiration. This game has been a rock fight anyway, and it's taking forever to get to the finish. Hoover wants a timeout. Ottumwa up 7, minute and a half to go, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bulldog basketball brought to you by Mike and the team at Mike's Pizza, Ottumwa's favorite place to eat. By Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, 522 North Hancock Street in Ottumwa. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercy1.org. Ottumwa 41, Hoover 34. 1:30 to go. Bulldogs in the double bonus. Next foul by Ottumwa puts Hoover in the 1-and-1. Okay, Leonard inbounds, goes into the backcourt for Griner. Griner to Robinson. Hoover looking to trap. Back to Griner, across the timeline, Leonard. To Robinson right side. Back to Griner, to Leonard. Bulldogs playing keep away to Cook. Back to Griner. Hoover in chase mode, and Eckwall fouls Griner. Kendall Eckwall his first. Adam Griner shooting 2. Griner 4 for 4 from the line. He's got 9 in the game. Minute 17 to go. Ottumwa able to burn 13 seconds there. Griner's first. No good. Almost still been pretty good from the line in the quarter. They're 7 of 9 right now, but you'd like Greiner to hit the second one. He does. His 10th point, 42-34. Here come the Huskies now in a hurry. Imani attacking downhill. Jump pass back out to Voss. Leonard knocked it away. Ball is loose, but Imani's got it back. Out to Bates for a three. No good. Rebound to Cook. Knocked out of his hands by Imani, but it landed out of bounds. It'll stay with Ottumwa with 1:05 to go. Kendall Eckwall back in for Ruckty.
Eckwall checks back in for the Huskies.
Leonard to inbound. Hoover full court pressure. Inbound to Robinson. Back to Leonard. Dribbles right. Gets it up ahead to Greiner. Adams splits defenders across the timeline, and he's fouled. Greiner back to the line to shoot 2 more with 1 minute to go. That's on Elijah Voss, his second.
Elijah Voss, and Greiner back to the line for the Bulldogs.
Greiner 5 for 6 from the line, just went 1 for 2 on his last trip. That was a whole 17 seconds ago. First one this time, got it. 43-34, that matches the biggest lead, 9 points. Ottumwa's biggest problem all season has been turnovers, but they've handled the Hoover pressure here down the stretch. Second free throw, in and out, rebound to Ruckty. So we stay at a 9-point lead. Ottumwa's not been able to get it to double digits. Voss, right wing, guarded by Leonard. Step back three, off the rim, no. And Pope had the rebound, and he rips it away from Imani. Shakir into the front court, had his pocket picked from behind by Imani, but Imani couldn't control, and he slides out of bounds, where he's helped up by athletic director Scott Moss. Slid right to his feet. Pope saw nothing but basket in front of him. Imani hustling from behind, able to knock it away, but couldn't get the steal. Timeout Ottumwa, up by 9, under a minute to go, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa inbounding with 44.8 seconds to go, leading 43-34. Inbound comes up high to Greiner on the right. Voss fouls him quickly, 42.4. Third one on Voss. Bulldogs have been in the double bonus for a while. Greiner, 1 of 2, each of his last 2 trips. Greiner's first, got it. And finally, there's that 10-point lead, 44-34. Free throws brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildrunner, your local Allstate Insurance agent. Ottumwa's hit 10 free throws out of 13 tries here in the fourth quarter. Greiner's second here, make it 11 of 14. 45-34, and Hoover running out of time. Voss racing into the front court. He may just stop and pop here. Now he goes left wing. Bates, they left him wide open for a three, and he missed it. Rebound to Greiner. Is Hoover going to keep pressing? Yep, they foul at him again. That'll be Imani, who gets his third, I believe. Obviously, this would probably be a much different game if Chase Henderson was playing for Hoover. He's out for 3 weeks after having an appendectomy. Ottumwa, though, taking advantage. Greiner's first is good. Adams up to 14 points. 9 of them from the line. Make it 15 points and 10 from the line. 47-34. Bulldogs can feel it. Elijah Voss, pull up three from the top. No good. Griner soars for the rebound. Races out and slows it up. As Ottumwa looks like they're going to dribble this one out. Bulldogs are taking advantage of the shorthanded Hoover team, and for the first time since 2012, Ottumwa will get a victory over Des Moines Hoover in boys basketball. The final, Bulldogs 47, and Ottumwa wins it 47-34. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and wrap up a long-awaited win on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
The secret is out. You're invited to see the all-new scoring system at Champion Bowl.
The first bowling alley in Iowa to have the new Bowler Entertainment System.
Animated and themed scoring grids and backgrounds.
It keeps score for a variety of game types.
There's classic bowling, of course, as well as Build the Monster, Bowling Hood, Battle of the Lanes, and more.
You can also video chat with any of the staff right from your bowling station.
Come experience the brand new Champion Bowl in Ottumwa,
where bowling is now awesome.
At Line X of Ottumwa, we know your truck is much more than a vehicle to you. Whether you use it for work or play, a Line X spray-applied bedliner is ready for the long haul. Line X provides unmatched protection with a nationwide lifetime warranty. Want more for your truck? Line X carries accessories from WeatherTech, Bach Industry, Truxedo, Truck Gear, Lux, and Luverne Truck Accessories. The right parts and accessories to make your truck your truck. Everything is possible at Line X of Ottumwa.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
And welcome back one final time to Evans Middle School, where your Ottumwa boys basketball team has ended one of the longest losing streaks they've had against an opponent. For the first time since 2012, a streak of 18 losses against Des Moines Hoover comes to an end tonight as the Bulldogs beat the Huskies 47-34. Ottumwa was tied at 29 at the end of the third quarter. A three-pointer by Cale Leonard at the buzzer to tie the game. That kicked off a 12-0 run that gave the Bulldogs a lead they would not relinquish. Scoring in the game, Adam Griner had a game-high 15 points, 10 of those at the free throw line, 8 of those free throws in the fourth quarter. 9 points in the game for Mason Young, 8 points for Shakir Pope, 8 points for Armani Robinson, 4 points for Tanner Shark, including 2 big free throws in the fourth quarter, and 3 points for Cale Leonard, that being that 3 at the end of the third. Hoover led by Elijah Voss, who had 13 points. Abe Voss had 8. Justin Imani had 7. Chevelle Ruckty had 6, but those are the only scores for the Huskies. They dearly missed their star point guard Chase Henderson, who's out a few weeks with an appendectomy. Hoover will be a very dangerous team come sub-state playoff time, but Ottumwa caught them at the right time, took advantage, made the plays they needed against what's still a very tough Hoover defense, and came out on top. Free throws a big factor in this game. Ottumwa was 18 of 21 from the line, including 15 of 18 in the second half. Hoover only attempted 4 free throws in the game and made 2 of them. So the Bulldogs improved to 4-8. They're back to 500 in the Metro at 3-3. Hoover drops to 7-5. They're now 4-2 in the Metro, and that'll cost them another game in their pursuit of Des Moines Lincoln, who is the conference leader coming into tonight. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High basketball comes your way Monday night. We're on the road out of conference, taking on the Washington Demons. Girls at 6:15, boys at 7:45. All the action right here on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. I want to thank all our sponsors one more time: Meridian Credit Union, Petrita Orthodontics, Sonic Drive-In, Community First Credit Union, William Penn University, Family First Chiropractic, Warehouse Barbecue, Reflection Studio, Schroeder Graphics, Godfrey's Ale House, Ottumwa Job Corps Center, Slayton Polaris, Champion Bowl, Citizens Mutual, Mike's Pizza, Mercy One Ottumwa, Blackhawk Auto Body, Cold Palace Cafe and Books, Lisco, Performance Pipe in Bloomfield, Canteen Lunch in the Alley, Allstate Insurance and David Wildrenner, Benchwarmers, and Shelter Insurance with Marvin Boyer. A big thank you to Bulldog head coaches Joe Vandenberg and Neil Hartz for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight. And a big thank you to both of my producers, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Caleb Dalby, the radio producer back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I want to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you Monday night when the Bulldogs play on the road at Washington. Until then, good night, everybody.